responsible for it all. So that's a good thing. And the rest of my life, I do some painting, and I do some singing, and I do some baking. I pretty well known as a painter. I do this series where I update the Norman Rockwell catalog to reflect how it would have been if he were doing the same pictures now. And actually, the Rockwell Museum is going to feature my collection in the winter. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And I think you were chosen recently to have a display at another.
Oh, the Denver Art Museum. Yes, the Rockwell has a touring show right now that's been in several museums across the country and as well as in Europe. And I helped to curate that as a juror. And they wanted to include one of my pictures too. So it was really quite a job to select only 40 pictures out of 1,000 entries we got. But we chose 40, and I got to include one of my own, which was great. But then the Denver Art Museum didn't want to use this new collection along with the historic collection. They only wanted to use one, and they picked mine. So that was a minor triumph or a major triumph. It's really great to be chosen 1 out of 1,000 and to be given a really prestigious presentation in such a great museum. So I'm really, really so grateful and looking forward to that very much.
I think there's an extremely strong correlation between your success, your business's success, and your humbleness. You know, even when you say, I like to partake in some art, but it's way beyond that. So, it's very evident as to why you are so successful. So,
well, I think we're successful because we really do take everything seriously. We throw ourselves into everything, and we want everything to be as good as it can possibly be if we're associated with it. So the same way we make the salon beautiful and keep it clean and organized and living up to all the standards and making sure that we're doing the best we possibly can do. I do have the same ethic when I do my artwork or even baking. I can do a mean pizza and some English muffins. Oh, and go on my Facebook page and you'll see my first pita pockets. Puff like a cloud.
So, Maurice, it's really interesting with all this stuff going on with Black Lives Matter, and the work that you do with the Norman Rockwell work is all about having a more recent view on who gets to sit at the counter these days and things like that. I think it's just really awesome, and you must be so proud of that, particularly now and at any time, I guess. I don't know if you have any comments on that. Not that I want to make that about that, but.
Well, I started doing the Rockwell series just for fun. I thought it'd be fun just to see what these pictures would look like, these famous pictures, if they had a diverse cast with people with iPhones and, new technology and new hairstyles. And I wanted to show lesbians, and I wanted to show, people of color, the people that we see around. We want everybody, not just the prescribed white people that Norman Rockwell was permitted to do in his day. And so I just thought it would be fun. And then all of a sudden people said, wow, this is really important, and to show what wasn't shown before. And I was completely taken aback when I got a Civil Rights Award and was asked to give speeches, and people really took me to another level. And so at this point, it's kind of a mission and a responsibility and a duty, I think, to continue the work. And so I'm doing it. I feel as if I really have been drafted into a cause. But my parents back in the day were very active in the civil rights movement in the NAACP. They brought me to picket lines and, as a child. And then bit by bit, after Martin Luther King, and then especially after Obama, I thought, wow, this is great. I don't have to think about civil rights or any of this stuff anymore because life is just dandy. And then, you know what happened. So I feel like I was put in a position to really make a difference and to help people understand one another a little bit more,
Yep, that's awesome.
So that's why I keep on doing this.
Yeah, no, and it's really fitting for today too. So So thank you so
Well,
much.
do you know what's really, really, really mind-bending is that the photo that the artwork that's being chosen for the Denver Art Museum is my take on Norman Rockwell's Freedom from Fear, where he has a white family putting their kids to bed in the middle of World War II, and everybody's safe, in America. But I did my version with a black family just to show that in some other neighborhoods, maybe everybody didn't feel so safe. And the father is holding a newspaper, and the title on the newspaper, the big headline is "I Can't Breathe." And it was important when I first did it because of Eric Garner. But then that picture was chosen 1 week before George Floyd was murdered. And so it really, really resonated.
My goodness, that's really...
Yeah, it was really kind of spooky. And, it's an opposition to be in because I would rather not be famous and have the world just get along. But here I am. I mean, my picture was in the Henry Ford Museum and they had it behind bulletproof glass.
That's really amazing. That's really great. So we're really fortunate to have you as a client at Pearson Wallace, and to have you now as our friendship, and to be part of your organization is just, it's my ultimate goal is to have myself be joining every company that I work with, is sort of sitting on your board and giving you advice and really sharing what
it amazes me. You do so much work for us. Who else can you be working for?
I do the same for
I don't have any time to do with any other clients. That's my
I do it for a lot of people. So, but yeah. So, is there anything else on the claims handling or anything to do with me helping that you'd want to just highlight for other customers so they can feel the experience of?
Well, you know what? The thing is that here I am, and as I said, I'm jack of all trades, which means I really don't know everything about anything. And one of the things I don't know anything about at all is insurance. So I have to rely on somebody who I trust to really look after me. And sometimes you pick somebody and they're there for you, I guess, when you need them. But, it's not until you meet somebody like Beth who really, really wants to make a difference and really knows the ins and outs of everything. And I feel like I'm in wonderful hands. I sleep well at night. Sometimes I'm shy to call again. So sometimes I'll have to be in touch like 3 or 4 times in a week, which is going, oh my God, I'm bothering her too much. But she never seems to think it's too much and always comes through. So it's just a wonderful thing. And I'm so happy that it happened right now when actually we really need somebody to be on our side.
Alani, did you have anything else you wanted to ask, or Isaac?
I didn't have anything else to ask.
Okay, great. Well, this was awesome. Thank you so much, Maurice. We're going to take some segment of this and do something with it with Mark, I think, around some of the things you
Okay, yeah, that'd be good. Get Mark in the picture, too. He'd like that.
And so do you have a picture of your art anywhere that was chosen?
Of mine in here?
Yeah, I know there's one on the wall over
let me
there.
see. Hold on a second.
See, my customers are awesome, aren't they? This is why I love my job in insurance.
I could send you some JPEGs that you could use to put in, because the things I have around here right now are not that, but
maybe even the one where you got chosen from the Denver Art Museum, the one I Can't Breathe. Do you have a?
Yeah, well, I'll send it to you. I don't have it, available printed out right now to just go like this, but I can send you a JPEG and you can stick it in.
You need to schedule some of your art. You're becoming famous. You should schedule
it?
Yeah. On your homeowner's policy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that'd be good. The thing is that everybody makes a big fuss over them, and it's great to be on newspapers and in TV and stuff like that, but they're very powerful emotional pieces that sometimes have a political bent to them. So it's not the kind of thing people just want hanging over their couch necessarily. So my prices aren't, like $100,000 each. It's way, way, way less than that to get one of my pictures. So the insurance is not all that important.
Okay, well then maybe I should buy one now before you become famous.
Yeah, that's exactly. Get one now. Get it while it's cheap.
Okay, well thank you again, Maurice. This has been awesome.
Well, thank you, Beth. Really, thank you for coming in and promoting yourself, and for really, really making sure that I get sleep at night, because that's what every business owner needs to do, is to know that if something goes wrong, they're protected. And I feel like I am now.
Great. Very good. Thank you so much, Maurice. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. Okay. Take care.
Yep. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.